What if I told you you could play the most broken artifact in Standard for free? And it's not even in your hand. That's right, guys. There's a brand new way to get the synthesizer straight from your deck and onto the battlefield. And in our version here today, we're going to be doing it completely free. This is a deck list that's kind of been making the rounds around Standard lately, and I wanted to try it out, but it works around Repurposing Bay. Repurposing Bay is a brand new card we got that allows us to sacrifice an artifact to go basically find another artifact of mana value 1 more, which works extremely well to go finding, our synthesizers over and over again. We sacrifice early game stuff like the clay-fired bricks and the saw blades, which this is great removal. And then early on, the clay-fired bricks is going to find us that mana, so we don't miss our curve out here. So if the opponent's not doing anything, just grab a mana, sacrifice this for Simulacrum. If they are aggressive, you can take them out with saw blades and then sacrifice it for your Simulacrum as well. And then the reason this is free for us today is because the Enigma Jewel. The Enigma Jewel allows us to invest 2 additional mana into one of our artifacts abilities, and of course, the repurposing bay costs 2 mana to pull off this little combo. So it's going to be essentially free every single turn. We tap it down for free. We get to go find a synthesizer. And if we're later in the game and we drop things like a Solemn Simulacrum or a Guardian, the Simulacrum can get sacrificed, draw a card, go find a Guardian. Guardian can be sacrificed later in the game to go find a 1 copy of Nexus of Becoming, which can keep the value going here pretty heavily for us. It gets us an extra card. It keeps creating more bodies on the battlefield. And we only need 1 because we're going to be using the repurposing bay to find it specifically off the Guardian. So we don't need a bunch of them in the hand. We can just go fish it out of our deck and find it every time. And because we have Affinity, Voyage is pretty sweet. But lastly, I wanted to talk about 3 steps ahead. There are some games where you're able to get, copies of the Simulacrum, and you can keep getting more. So sometimes you can have 5, even 6 of these on the battlefield at one time. So it gets out of hand pretty quickly. And like I said, it's all for free, and you don't even have to have the card in your hand. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. We're going to jump right into the games, and yeah, we'll see you guys at the end. Enjoy. Peace out. All right, guys, we are going first, and we've got a really fun Simulacrum deck for you today, man. Just copying Simulacrum is got to be one of the most busted things you can do. And we're going to be doing that quite a bit with our, our 3 steps ahead. The opponent gets down an Enigma, and I find one too. Let's see. I think I want to go with this first. I would have liked to have gotten the Enigma Jewel down on 1. That would have been incredible, but of course I missed it on curve there. But it's okay. It'll still be very helpful moving forward in this game. Let's see. I think we play our planes, and I guess the Enigma Jewel makes more sense here than the Bay, just because this comes in tapped. You want to make sure it's on tapped in order to get the value out of it. And we'll pass the turn. That leaves open our saw blades here, which I don't think are going to be very relevant. Clearly they have a lot of graveyard stuff maybe going on here. Oh, they're doing the exact same thing as we are. Okay. Interesting. Are they going to sack their Enigma Jewel? They do. Sacking the Enigma Jewel. Okay. Wow, they're doing the exact same thing as us. I haven't seen anyone do this yet. That's kind of cool. We can't really blow that up unless it's tapped, so we're going to let that be. And we're going to say go. Let's go. All right, here we go. We got the Simulacrum coming in this turn, which could actually give me the Guardian, I believe. Let's see. So we go here. No, I don't think it will. We're gonna be just short. Simulacrum. That's a great card. So is that. Both of these are really good cards. Guess we keep them both on top, right? I mean, why not? Why the heck not, right? Now, I think next turn, I think what I'm going to end up doing here is I'm just going to go ahead and play Saw Blades, and then I'm going to use the free trigger off of the Bay to go get another Simulacrum. All right, looks like they're going to grab their Simulacrum, which is fine. They're a little behind us right now, which is great news. Being a turn behind can make all the difference in this game. I need to make sure I have my counter spell ready to go. Plus, they're also committing 2 mana per repurposing bay here, and we are not. Okay, never mind. They got their jewel. This should be really, really interesting. I'm actually super excited about this game. This is First mirror matchup for me. All right, here we go. Let's go with the saw blades. Take out this. Go grab a second simulacrum here. And then I've got the No More Lies, which I think is going to make a big difference. That's a great card, but I can find it off of the memory. So I think I'll take the land, actually. I wish those were instant speed. I really do. I'm going to have to hold open mana for the No More Lies, but wish I could just voyage home and as a backup plan here, but I can't. Collector's Vault. Do we allow that to happen here? Because they're going to sack it with the Bay. I guess we allow it to happen, but let's make it to where it's all their mana. You got to pay all 3 of your mana if you want it. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Looks like it's worth it for them. Okay, good. Like I said, that takes away that turn, which is awesome. They can't even activate the vault. They got to immediately sack it to go get their simulacrum. They're just trying to keep pace with us, which is really cool. We got to make sure we don't miss a step though, because if they, you know, keep meeting our expectations here, we got to make sure we're constantly getting down simulacrums to stay ahead. All right, here we go. We can draw a couple of cards, I think. Draw a couple of cards. We didn't exactly hit very good there, but that's fine. All right, we get down the Guardian here. And the Guardian hits, triggering that twice. We use the Repurposing Bay to sacrifice the Guardian. And we get our Nexus of Becoming. And we get to hit one more time here. Definitely going to be the Guardian, right? And then we put them under an immense amount of pressure here, and they have to block. Like, I don't think they're going to have a turn as good as that. I really don't. I think that was pretty incredible there. Yeah, I don't think you're topping that. Good luck, though. Good luck. Oh, they get another simulacrum. I get one, too, next turn with my 3 steps ahead, though. Or I could get another Nexus. That'd be kind of crazy, too. I do feel bad for the opponent, though, because it always feels really bad when you're, like, 1 turn behind the opponent. And I believe we went first this game, which kind of perpetually puts them in a position where, you know, they're going to be behind, even if they have good draws, because I had really good draws, too. All right, they've got the Scry 2. They put both on the bottom. Okay, that's good news for us. Didn't find anything helpful. And a Thran Spider's their final play, which is going to trigger a couple more of these synthesizers. Are they big enough? They match pace with us because we got a Power Stone, which was helpful. Let's see. Do we go with this again, or do we go fetch up a synthesizer with this? Yeah, let's go fetch up a synthesizer here with this. All right. Seems good. And this should be the end of the game because they're going to have to block every single one of these, right? This is a really good card for me to turn into a token here with the Nexus. And I think that should do it. I can copy something to an instant speed, which I think is going to be the nail in the coffin here. Here we go. Yeah, take action. And everything goes. Let's do it. They literally had to block every single one of these, so they're going to lose some of their big artifacts here. They do have enough blockers, though. They're gonna double up here on some of them. That's fine. They're gonna lose so much power here that they should lose all of these, right? Yeah. All right, good. And then we end the turn. Opponent needs a sweeper. And even if they have a sweeper, I got a counter spell. So that'll do it, man. That'll do it. What a first game, man. That was awesome. Synthesizer copies are always going to be incredible. We didn't even have to copy it this game, but we could have. We still can. There's still time. The opponent looks like they're going to keep pushing through, so. All right, they are also running Simulacrum. They're running a very similar deck. This is kind of nuts because when I put this deck together, I literally didn't go off of anything. I kind of seen someone running Repurposing Bay once, and I was like, oh, I want to try that card. And this is where I landed. It's so funny that we got the exact mirror matchup going in the very first game. I guess it's not exact. There's a card I don't play, but seeing the synthesizer there is funny. Or the Simulacrum, I should say. All right, so they draw 2 off of that. They get 2 more mana to work with. That might be something I should consider playing, but I really like my deck. I don't think I want to change it too much. Now, if the opponent does somehow muster up enough tokens here, well, they can't give haste. Never mind. We're fine. A 4th Simulacrum keeps them in here defensively, or so they think. Or so they think. Here we go. GG's, let's go, man. What a game. What a good opponent too, man. What a good sport. I would have loved to have gotten that copy there though on that, but GG's. Okay, I am going first with not the best of hand, but I'm going to keep it anyways. We'll see what we can do. Ooh, we got somebody with the Ambitious. I don't think I've seen that one yet. I just got the Virtuous title myself. All right, we got a counter spell we can use here, which is probably going to be necessary. The opponent being on Toxic, that can move pretty quickly. Yeah, we'll counter that. Counter that for now. All right, Repurposing Bay's next. I did get a 3 steps ahead, which is pretty awesome, but not at the moment very helpful. Sacking the Solemn here is going to be good. Gets me my my 3/4 flyer, and then I can find my Nexus off of that. Oh, the opponent doesn't do anything though. Maybe I should just go straight in and get my my Simulacrum. That's probably the move, huh? That was a good find off the top. That was an excellent find. All right, here we go. Let's go find that Simulacrum. And we scry. Let's see what we hit off the top here with the scry. Saw Blade is good to get another. Yeah, that can get me another one, right? Might as well. Might as well. Charge of the Mites. Okay, they're scaring me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. They don't have any blue though, so there's not gonna be any counter spells. So we should be pretty free here to kind of pop off. So I can either go Saw Blade here, take out one of these guys, get another Synthesizer, which gives me 1 blocker, or I can play this and get 2 blockers to put in front of these guys for now. Get a land. What's the plan here? I think it's got to be this, right? Because I take out one of their creatures, so this should be good. All right, then we do this. Synthesizer number 2. And then we just gotta pray they're not able to figure out a way to get 10 poison counters on me here. I'm just really scared. They've got a lot of instant speed magic. I guess we could use another land here, maybe. That way I can get the Solemn down and then sack it right away. Yeah, more mites. Okay. And a kill spell. Shoot. Okay, how many poison counters? That's a lot of poison counters. Oh boy. Okay. And 1 card in hand. I do like that. All right, let's see what happens here. So if we go with Solemn here, it triggers twice. We sack it. It triggers 2 more times, giving me a lot of blockers. That'll have to work. It will have to work. And then we sack the Solemn, and I'm praying that they don't have like a proliferation type spell here. A proliferation spell would be horrendous for us. These can't block. I might be able to one-shot them here. They only need to be able to get one of these through, man, or have a proliferation move. That's good. That's really good. Okay, that's really good. That's really good. Oh, they're swinging through. Okay. They say good game. Let's go, dude. I cannot believe we got there with 1 poison left to go, dude. That was scary. We had to play that one perfect to get through it. Holy cow. All right, we're going first with an excellent looking starting hand. I do need to get a 2-mana. If I could find a 2-mana artifact here for the repurposing bay right away would be really, really excellent. But I'm not going to complain about this. I got myself the Jewel on turn 1 going first, so can't ask for much more than that. And it's red. Oh boy, I can ask for more than that though. Shoot. Well, that's not good. That's not good at all. Witch's Mark. Okay, so they're gonna discard, draw 2 cards, and get a roll token. Okay. Interesting. Another Simulacrum is cool, but I think it's better to go with... Well, if I go with this... Get back... Okay, no, it's gotta be the Simulacrum, right? Yeah, it's gotta be the Simulacrum. All right, we gotta hope it's fast enough. I don't think it will be, though. I think we're gonna actually get cooked here pretty fast by this mono red player. They're very, very strange mono red build, though. Any instant sorcery sort of speed spell will get these back, right? You can deal damage to battle. You may pay 1 if you do return this to the battlefield. Gains haste. That's pretty good. Some would say that's pretty good. Solemn's not terrible. I mean, sure, why not? Why not? We get this guy in here. Now we got some flying and we got enough damage to win the game here too, so you never know. We might actually be able to close this thing out. We might be able to close this thing out. Are they gonna pay the 1? Give it haste. I kind of like this because I don't think we're dead here. I definitely don't think we're dead here. Where are they gonna put the 1/1 counter? Right there? Okay. What is that? A Mako? So if I absorb all 4 of this, that's 4 or 5 damage, and then we should be able to kill him next turn, I hope. A Mako comes down though and can block. I need these to reach up to 20. Hold on, should I just leave this out? Or just do this? 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna try this. Okay, and they play a Mako. Are we gonna win this game, guys? Are we actually gonna win this game? Hold on. This is gonna be a crazy turn. All right, we go here. Oh, I just screwed that up. I screwed that up. I did not realize this was in my hand. Oh, man. Yeah, I screwed that up. No! Could I have won if I had gone with the Simulacrum? I don't think so. I think we still end up in the same spot. If I sack this, though... If I sack this, there's none of the... Okay. So if I sack one of these, though, and get another one, maybe that's enough? Let's try it. No, not enough. Not enough. All right, so we got 3 in the air plus an 11. I mean, I gotta send everybody, right? Except for the air. And then I block the 4. We go down to what? 1? Oh boy, this is gonna be close. This is gonna be really, really close. I think we lost, but it all comes down to what's in their hand. If one of those is a land, I'm feeling pretty good. Looks like it's gonna be a burn spell. Wait a minute. Oh, 2 damage to the opponent. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Darn it, dude. I don't think there's any way I could have gotten out of that. I might have to watch that one back and see if I can learn something, but I think we did as best we could. I don't think the Simulacrum going out first before this was a better play. I was trying to get the Nexus down on the field. I didn't even realize it was in my hand. I don't know what I was thinking there, because I wanted to sack the Guardian, get the Nexus, draw another card, create another body with the Simulacrum. It would have been a crazy turn, but of course the one and only copy of Nexus had to be in my hand. All right, we're going first here. We got the Jewel right into the Saw Blades. I'll keep that. I'll keep that. I can absolutely work with that. Come on. Saw Blades. Hopefully we get a target. If not, no big deal. I'll probably just throw it down anyways, just in case we do get the the bay, which we do. All right, we got the bay. I love that the Saw Blades has flash, because we could just, you know, do it on the end step here. You know what? Change my mind. I changed my mind. Not gonna allow that. Oh, and we get rewarded with a nice little simulacrum. Do we want... Oh, another simulacrum is sick. I do feel like... I mean, how do I pass it up though, right? Like... I need mana though. I don't want to miss my land drops too much here. The opponent on Soul Tie? Are we trying to fill up the graveyard and do Omniscience stuff? I really hope not. And they're gonna -2 on themselves, I would imagine. Okay, they -3. Yeah, they're doing Squirming Emergence. Unbelievable. We got a real fun player on our hands here, guys. Let's see. I think, yeah, I mean, Synthesizer number 2. And I mean, I'll take both lands. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's keep both lands. We'll play the land. And then do we go with the Voyage Home, or do we just play the Repurposing Bay just to trigger the 2 simulacrums? Probably that. Oh, fun stuff. Is it Omniscience? Okay, it's not an Omniscience. That's good. It's just an Atraxa. just an Atraxa. At least we got them under enough pressure here where they've got to play the Atraxa instead of, you know, getting back an Omniscience there. That's really nice. And they didn't even find an Omniscience here on the top either, which is good. We might actually have a chance here. This is the one deck list I didn't want to see either, because artifacts don't have anything really good for exiling the graveyard except for like Lantern and stuff. And I think playing the Lantern in our deck is just going to take away from the aggression and what it can do. All right, come on now. Just waiting for the opponent here. Their turn is pretty much over. They just got to discard the hand size. And they decide to discard. Okay, good. They didn't find an Omniscience. As long as there's no Omniscience, I'm happy camper. All right, let's go with the Repurposing Bay. That should give me enough here to swing through for more than 7 damage. And they will probably make that trade. Or not. Or not. This does have Vigilance, I guess. Yeah, we'll pass the turn. And then next turn, the Repurposing Bay can trigger for free on the Saw Blades to go find us another Simulacrum. Another Synthesizer. And hopefully that'll be enough damage to win the game. It all comes down to this, man. It all comes down to this turn. They're going to gain 7 life here, which is brutal. Surveilling 1. Oh my god, if they hit Omniscience off the Surveil, I'm going to go crazy. Okay, surely they didn't do that because they would have snapped it in the yard. It wouldn't even been close. Ah, man. It's another Jace. A Phyrexianized Jace. Opponent looking at the Bay like they're gonna do something to it. Interesting choice to flip Tolvada. I guess that makes sense though. It gives them another blocker. Buys them a little bit more time. And why do they keep touching the Bay, dude? What are we doing with the Bay? They're stressing me out. Oh, they tied. They tied. Wow, okay. Sure. All right, Saw Blades in. Immediately gonna turn that into a Simulacrum. For free, by the way. And that's technically another Simulacrum next turn. Let's keep it on top. Let's draw. Bada bing, bada boom. That's what I'm talking about, man. Let's go. And then next turn, we got only 2 7/7 swinging through. That's not enough. That's not enough, man. If we give them too much time, they're gonna find it. They're gonna find it, and it's gonna be over. Oh no, third path is for sure gonna find it. They go level 1 though? Whale of the Forgotten. Okay, what are we bouncing back to my hand here? A token? Yeah. Token comes back. We drop the land. And still no Omniscience. Wow. I have been blessed today by the magic gods for no Omniscience. I think we've only got one more turn though. I think it's one more turn and we're done. Because you know they've got the invasion in hand. There's no way they don't have an invasion in hand. Okay, Jace comes back down and they're going to mill themselves yet again, drawing a bunch of cards. Yeah, I don't think we get past this next turn. It's over. Oh, they mill me. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. All right. Well, did they hit my simulacrum? Okay, they didn't hit my last simulacrum. That's good. Which means we get to do this. We get a free one. All right. And we're swinging through for a boatload of damage. We'll take that off the top, actually. Nice. That was the best thing we could have hit right there. Play this, and we're in like Flynn for some serious damage. They make a chump block, of course. And then it comes down to this very last and final play, which I think we gave them exactly just enough turns here to make it happen. So, GG. So they're going to reanimate the Jace. We've only got 23 cards left in the deck, so if they reanimate it twice, we're cooked. That's what it's coming down to here. I'm just so shocked we haven't seen the Omniscience yet. I mean, it's got to be in their deck, right? At this point, I'm actually questioning if it's in their deck. Oh no, they can mill me out for 4, but that still doesn't put me at 15. So we're safe from a Jace reanimation. Win. So they mill themselves. Oh, that's a card. Get back their little bear here and get a boatload of lands to work with. Let's see what they do. It's a lot of mana they just used up there. I would imagine they're going to get their bear back. If they do those lands come in untapped? I don't even want to read the card. If I read the card, it's going to give them ideas, right? Battlefield. Oh, they got the Atraxa. Oh, let's go. They got the Atraxa. They found the Omniscience. So they do run the Omniscience. We just been getting lucky. Oh, man. You know what I really need off the top is a 3 steps ahead. And I know we can win this game. 1, 2 of them have been put away, though. Okay, this is it right here, man. This is it. Opponent can gain 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 life on this next attack. And let's see how much output of damage we can do. How many repurposing bays do we have left? I don't think we have any, right? We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got too many repurposing bays. We might have to play this one and then sack it to go find another one. So this actually can go because we don't need... That's not going to trigger the simulacrums and it's not going to find anything because there's nothing for 3. So we can actually send that away. Opponent's tapped out. You're saying there's a chance, guys. You're saying there's a chance. Hold the phone here. Hold the phone here. Is there a simulacrum left in the deck? I got to be really careful about how I do this. One simulacrum in the yard, which means there is one. Trying to maximize this turn here. Okay. We get a free trigger with this. Sacrifice another artifact. So it's got to be another artifact. Let's see what we... Should we hit this first or no? Feels like we should use up one of these synthesizers here and then use up the simulacrum. Okay, here we go. We're going to try it. We're going to try it. We're going to do this. Oh, this is so risky. This is so risky. Blowing up my own synthesizer here. Bring this down. And sure, we'll take action on that. And then we go for 2 here. Blowing up this, going to get a 5. Well, hold on. Actually, undo that. Do we have another flyer? There's one here. There should be one more in the deck. Okay. There should be one more flyer in the deck here. Come on. Decline, because if we draw it, we're going to be really, really sad. There we go. And I guess let's just draw and see what we hit here. Doesn't really matter. Okay, send everybody, right? I mean, let's see if it's enough. I got 24 a pop. There's 6 of them here. So how many are getting through? 2 of them for 40 something. That should be enough, right? I mean, it's gotta be. I'm no mathematician here, but that's gotta be enough, right? Let's go, dude. We beat Omniscience. Oh my God, we didn't beat the real Omniscience. That deck should have popped off by turn 4 or 5, but they didn't, thank God. But we also didn't hit our counter spells. Counter spells can beat that deck, so I'll take it. Hand looks really good. We got the turn 2 and 3 curve here. Got the turn 4 curve too. I like it. Hopefully they give it, well, I don't hope, because that would mean they're mono red, which looks like they are. Okay, good. I was gonna say, I was hoping they'd give me something for the Saw Blade to hit, but that's, on second thought, that would mean it's mono red, and that would not be great. Okay. You know what? Believe it or not, I think I'm gonna hang on to this spring-loaded Saw Blade here. Yeah, I'm gonna... You know they're gonna play that next turn though and take the Saw Blade, right? Yeah, so we gotta play it. We gotta play it. Deep Cavern Bat would have taken it. All right, let's get down the Repurposing Bay, and we're ready to rock. Ready to rock. I want to keep hitting lands. That's what I want. Opponent's gonna hit us for 2 here. Oh, a Preacher, huh? Haven't seen that in a minute. Nice, I did hit a land. And then hopefully our Simulacrum can also find me some lands with my Scry. Land and Repurposing Bay. The Bay can go, we've got plenty of those. Land is good though, because I can go Solemn here and then immediately sacrifice it with the Bay. Bay area. Oh, Curiosity. Okay, that's fine. I mean, that's totally fine. As long as they're not disrupting what I'm doing, I think we can outvalue them as far as like going wide and taking over this game. All right, here we go. We need 2 mana though to turn this on. What if we actually Repurposing Bay and then sack that? Yeah, let's do that instead. Because I've got 1 more Solemn Simulacrum in the deck, so why not? Yeah, I was 1 mana shy of doing this. I don't know what I was thinking there. All right, we're gonna get another land though. And now we got blockers galore. Good luck getting through those defenses. Deadly Cover-Up. Imagine. I mean, it'd be fine, but that would be pretty ridiculous on the timing. All right, we got life gain 2 on this next turn with the Voyage Home. We've met the affinity for everything. We'll take the card draw, sure. Ooh, a very cheap spell that I can sack and then turn that into a Nexus. Let's see what they want to take here. Let's see if they see the value in the Guardian. They don't. They don't respect the Guardian. Well, you should. You definitely should. Yeah, we'll block both of you. Taking 2 here, and the opponent does something else too on top of that. What are we doing here? Blowing up the 4/4? They must have just drawn this removal spell, but it's not Go for the Throat. Affliction. All right, and they don't lose this. Nice. Okay, good on them. Good on them. All right, let's do it. Let's get this down, and then we Repurposing Bay this away to get our Nexus. And now the real fun starts. Now the real fun starts. Simulacrum comes in, we get another land on the field, we trigger the Synthesizer again, and we get some blue this time. All right, now they've got 2 flyers over the top though that still hit us and keep their card draw going, which is really annoying. This ain't gonna be easy. This ain't gonna be easy. They're turning that into a Deep Cavern Bat. taking my solemn. Tis fine, tis fine. And they're swinging through with the flyers, and they're low to the ground. Okay. Man, they are drawing so many cards. I don't think we can beat them anymore, especially because they took my life gain off of this. I needed that life gain because they've already beat me down pretty bad here. Ouch. Drawing 2 more cards on top of all that. Yeah, I'd really like to get another saw blade. That would be really good. Blow up the deep cavern bat. That's also not bad. That's also not bad. All right, let's get that down first. Right. And then there's a saw blade on the top. That's super good, I think. Let's take the saw blade on the top here by doing this. Okay, we got that. Draw the card. Saw blade it is. And then we get our flyer. Triggering my simulacrums again. Putting them in a position where they have to block. They absolutely have to block here. And saw blades to get back, which was free, by the way, to get this back. Now we can gain that life and draw some cards. We might be back in this game, guys. I don't want to get too excited, but I think this is enough to get us back because they're going to have to block. I know they're only going to block with their siren, but still, that's super good value. Looks like they've got something here, though. Yeah, I mean, they've got so much removal. It's not a surprise. I guess they don't have to block now, but they still do. Good. All right. Ooh, got some counter spells. You know, that's the thing with how unlucky we've been. I haven't seen counter spells so much this video that I forget I had them. Like I should be drawing my counter spells a lot more, and they should honestly be winning me most of my games, but I haven't even really seen them. You wanna know the good news is I got a flyer on the field, guys. They can't stop it. I like this. They're tapped out pretty much. Let's go! Jeez, man. That's what I'm talking about. What a good run there. That's what I'm freaking talking about. This deck was fun, man. I really enjoyed this.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. Yeah, MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. Where's the upload, man? Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap, yeah.